What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we are back in Destiny 2 for the weekly reset for the 26th of November. And of course that does mean that we have one of the final weeks in Season of Undying, and so with it, we also have the final Iron Banner event of Season 8, and so we may have a few bits of loot and things to chase out right there, but otherwise, we are waiting for Bungie's reveal of Season of Dawn. It's pretty likely to happen in the next week or so. But then of course for this video, with us having the final couple of resets for the season, we've got the vendors, activity refreshes, rewards, and featured content for the week. So we'll break all of that down here. And if you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to get subscribed for upcoming D2 content news, guides, and all that good stuff. But otherwise, let's get into it. Initially, we do have the return of Iron Banner, and this is going to be the final Iron Banner for Season 8. And so of course there is a specific armor set you can pick up for this season. Bear in mind, this will be the last event where you can pick up any of these armor pieces. And of course, you do need to complete the quest for this season if you haven't done that in order to pick the armor up. So that's the kind of major seasonal element. Bungie have also said that there will be a few improvements that they're kind of bearing in mind for future Iron Banner quests, but of course you can get randomly rolled weapons from the engram once the quest is cleared. The bounties will also offer pinnacle power rewards, so if you are still leveling up and want some relatively easy to obtain pinnacle power, then these are going to be a pretty good option. And then next season we will be getting a new Iron Banner armor set, or a reprised version, so we'll have to see what that is. But otherwise for this week, of course, Iron Banner is the featured Crucible playlist, so have fun if you're jumping in. Now though, over to the moon, of course, Eris and the Lectern kind of weeklies have reset right here, so you can get some powerful gear from those. Of course, the Vex Offensive Final Assault, which is also on the moon map, does actually have a kind of glitched powerful reward, so it isn't offering that at the moment. But otherwise, the rest of the kind of moon cycle of content continues as always. We do have some Nightmare Hunts right here, so we've got Nightmare Hunt Despair for the Nightmare of Crota, and of course you can complete these on the different difficulty levels and get the kind of time trials and things like that for the title. So that's one of them. We also have the Nightmare of the Fanatic with the Insanity Hunt right there. And we've also got the Hunt Anguish, which has the Nightmare of Omnigul. Of course, there are also pinnacle rewards that we can get from many of these activities. And that would also include the Raid, where we also have the new Raid challenge for this week. So we do have the 0 to 100 challenge, which I believe is brand new once again. So good luck if you are jumping in to complete that one this week. As always, the Altar of Sorrow weapons are on a daily rotation, and so the Apostate Sniper should be available to drop today, and then after tomorrow's daily reset, we'll get the Heretic Rocket Launcher, and finally the Blasphemer Shotgun, which will be dropping on Thursday, and then the rotation just cycles around. With it being the final couple of weeks of the season, let's take a look at the Eververse store a little bit early right here. So of course we have a bunch of featured items that you can pick up for silver, as always, and then there is the front page kind of Bright Dust inventory, and we've got the Great White Ornament for the Hammerhead right there, which is a new one for this season. Pretty cool stuff. I may pick that one up myself. We've also got the Invasive Species Sparrow, the Harpist Cry, and of course shaders and our consumables right there. On top of this, we have the main kind of Bright Dust page right there. So we've got the Give Dap emote right there, the Jotunier Sparrow, which is one for this season that a few folks will possibly want to pick up. I believe it was here last week as well. But we've got the Star Map Shell, as well as another ship that I'm not even going to attempt to say the name of because it will be pretty much butchery. We've got the Plunderer, which is an ornament for the Pillager, and then we've got the Empyrean Cartographer Mark right there shown for the Titan, so I believe we'll have the class item on all three classes, and then the Crotus Bane Projection, as well as other transmat effects and featured shaders this week. As always though, the other powerful and pinnacle drops will be on the Director, and if you're wondering about the Flashpoint this week, we do have the Tangled Shore as the featured location. For the Vanguard stuff, if it is the Nightfall Ordeal that you want to jump into, it looks like we're going to be heading over to Nessus, so we should have the Inverted Spire right there. And of course you can do this on all the different difficulties, including the powerful and pinnacle gear right there when you get the 100k clear. In addition to this, we have our standard Nightfalls, so we have the Pyramidion, and here you can get the Silicon Neuroma, pretty cool exclusive sniper rifle. We also have the Arms Dealer, and from here you can get the Tilt Fuse exclusive exotic Sparrow. And then we have the Scarlet Keep, which is one of the new strikes, so I don't believe there is a unique drop associated with that. But of course you can farm the Ordeals and all that good stuff for upgrade materials. And just in case you are curious, we can see the portal right here, and Akora doesn't have any kind of additional dialogue or anything at the moment, so yeah, possibly next week we're gonna get some kind of conclusion or kind of story piece to end Season of Undying, but we'll have to wait and find out. A couple of known issues recently added to the list right here, but Bungie are tracking a problem where the Minor Multi-Tool Catalyst will not drop for players who win a competitive Crucible match at the Legend rank if they're playing with clanmates who actually have the Catalyst Seeker clan bonus active. And so it's a bug that can affect acquiring that, And of course, if you have hit Legend rank inside a comp, but haven't picked up the Minor Multitool Catalyst, it's definitely something to try and do, because that will reset at the start of Season 9. And Bungie say to solve that problem, basically you need to play for the Catalyst solo, or team up with friends who are not in the same clan. On top of this, Black Armory keys cannot be used or deleted if the mysterious box quest has already been completed. And there's a problem where some players may experience an issue where blank items from Festival of the Lost are taking up slots in the Postmaster. And so all of these are things which Bungie are looking to fix shortly. To some of our legacy content though, we do have, of course, the Menagerie. So for the normal mode this week, we've got Arcsinge, Blackout, and Grenadier for the modifiers. But the heroic version does come with Extinguish, Grenadier, Famine, and then we've got Solar Sinjob. On top of this, the boss this week should be Aranak, but we also have the Reckoning, and for today we've got modifiers of Arcsinge and then Grenadier, if you want to farm any of the rewards from there, which do drop pretty commonly right now, so pretty good source of some pretty nice legendary weapons. And for any of you folks who are completing even older raids, we do have the Leviathan and things like that, and for the raid lairs specifically, we do have the old kind of prestige modes, and this week we've got Prism as well as Armsmaster. When it comes to the Escalation Protocol, the boss this week is going to be Kathok, the Roar of Zol, and this boss can randomly drop the submachine gun when you take them down, so still a pretty good SMG right there, and definitely one to chase if you've never picked it up. But then over in the Dreaming City, the Ascendant challenge this week is going to be the Agonarch Abyss, which is accessed via the Bay of Drowned Wishes. Of course, the Ascendant challenge is where we pop the tincture and head through the portal in Dreaming City for the weekly challenge. I will run some gameplay of it in just a moment, but the Bay of Drowned Wishes Lost Sector is the one immediately next to the spawn in Dreaming City and Duvalier Mist, so it's super easy to get to. But otherwise, for this week, guys, I will be keeping you posted with any additional news that we get about the upcoming Season of Dawn. And so once again, be sure to get subscribed if you are new to the channel so I can keep you up to date. But if you've enjoyed this video, a rating below is very much appreciated, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to get subscribed to see a lot more D2 content. Otherwise though, thank you as always for tuning in, and whatever you guys get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.